All right, ladies and gentlemen, time to rise up and actually do something. I don't know if y'all noticed. I don't even know if y'all fucking give a shit. Think you might all be fucking just a bunch of goddamn pussies or fucking FBI agents or ATF agents or what the fuck ever, whoever knows. Reality is I don't give a shit no more. Paul Revere, you are called. Get you some fucking gravel in your crawl, because the reality is it's already too fucking late to goddamn go and buy yourself a gun. You better have one. Yeah, that's right. ATF, FBI, they're going to start investigating people for that fucking gun program thing that they got called NICS. The NICS investigation system, the NICS background investigative, what is it, like National Investigation and Confiscation of Sales. Whatever the fuck I want to call it, I don't know. Rebel. Christ ain't coming. He's already here. Something that I've been meaning to tell y'all for a long ass time. Christ is already here. Been here a long fucking time. Been waiting on y'all to get up off your lazy fucking asses and do something righteous instead of just sitting around saying, oh, well, God will fix it. God will take care of it. I don't have to worry because God's got it all covered. Exactly. Waiting for you to get up off your ass and do something. That's where Christ is at. Because here's the funny thing about Christ. He's you. He's me. He's all of us. Christ is the one who gets everything taken care of. But he works his efforts through you and I. Not through somebody else. Not through some fucking entity or being the body of Christ coming back to earth or some shit. No, it's you and I. That's the reality of it. You want to hear a fucking sermon? This ain't the place. I'm going to tell you now. The reality of it is I've got something I actually do have to fucking say, and it's really fucking important, and I don't want to have to fucking get tied up in all this other shit. Christ ain't coming to fucking save your ass, so you're going to have to save yourself. That's the reality of it. Get some fucking gravel in your crawl. Get you a gun. If you don't have one, too fucking bad, because now if you don't have one and you can't get one, or you might be unsure about getting one, and so the fucking ATF delays, or anything happens where you can't go and fucking purchase a gun, now they will come to your house and they are going to literally investigate you with in every fucking orifice to try and see if you have any reason for not having a gun. And if you do not have a reason for them to come and do that, you're good. But if they do have a reason to come and do that, they're going to fuck you up. I agreed with it. But at some point in time, you've got to stop being the man on top of the fucking roof going, oh, don't worry, guys. God will save me. Because the reality is he sent a fucking helicopter and he sent a boat and he sent a fucking another boat. What the fuck? What do you expect him to just magic your ass the fuck up off the top of the roof? Or are you going to get into the boat or onto the helicopter because the floodwaters are coming up, motherfucker? This ain't about vengeance. This is about saving your own fucking skin before it's too goddamn late. It has nothing to do with vengeance. If you don't have the gravel in your fucking corral to get it done, take that passivity somewhere else. And I'll wait for somebody else to come running in here like, oh, man, what's going on? What's going on? Because the reality is, this ain't about Noah. This is about the feller that was sitting in Katrina with the floodwaters rising up to the roof, and he saw the National Guard come up on a fucking boat. Or he saw a regular average Joe come up on a boat and say, hey, get in, come on, let's go. He said, no, that's all right, God will save me. And then the National Guard came up on their boat. And he said, no, that's all right, God will save me. And then the fucking National Guard came in with a helicopter because the floodwaters kept on fucking rising. And then he said, no, that's all right, God will save me. And he ended up drowning because he waited and waited and waited and fucking waited and never did fuck all. Because he never learned how to swim. That's what this is about. If you're afraid that you might get the FBI or the fucking ATF coming up your ass and fucking taking all of your guns that you already own because you failed in a background check, well, I'm sorry to tell you, it's too fucking late. And you need to stop sitting on this pole thinking, oh, well, it's going to be okay because God will save me. God ain't saving shit. You're going to have to get up and do something. That's why I say get an air gun. Don't need a background check for this. YouTube, it's a fucking air gun. Go on, bug, get out of here before I make your ass fucking scarce. Never mind. I'll just make you scarce. You are going to be that fly very soon because you choose not to do something and you choose to be passive about it. If you don't get some aggression together, you're going to be the ones who are sadly paying the price. Unless you get something, I mean really fucking get something, you're going to be the one who's sorry because you did nothing. See, I am not ashamed. Not in the slightest. I am doing something. I'm telling y'all, guess what? The British are fucking coming, motherfuckers. By land, the British are coming. By our own government, they are coming. And there is nothing that I or you can do about it alone. Better get ready. Gear up. Kick some ass. Stop sitting on it. Whoa. Now that was a B. Yeah, this ain't a Noah's Ark situation. This is a Paul Revere get your horse situation. This is a Patriots not 1 inch further. Concord Bridge situation. You better be ready to respond rapidly and with fire in your heart. Because being passive has done nothing. All right, you know what? You want to play this game? Fine. Christ said, "Go therefore, sell your cloak and sell your tunic, buy thee a sword." He didn't tell you to go and buy a handkerchief for when you have to cry tears. He said, buy a sword. And what do you buy swords for? Sit there and hang on the wall, look pretty? Hell no. You buy them to carry them on your hip in the event that you're the fucking poor bastard that gets mugged on the road. Because there's not going to be a good Samaritan coming to help your ass. You're the only fucking one. Go there and buy thee a sword. I've been telling people for the longest fucking time, get fucking gear. Get your shit. Get a sword, get a knife, get fucking guns. The equivalent today. Have a good knife that you can use to make weapons. Because you're going to need them. You're going to need them. If you can pull back a bow, you should have already. Motherfucker, come on. Fuck's sake. Alright. I'm getting mobbed by these motherfuckers. It's pissing me off. Where'd my fly swatter go? Wait! You dumb fucker. This ain't a laughy, happy-go-lucky damn situation. You know, if you're looking for comedy, you come to the wrong place. I'm sitting here trying to tell y'all, you need some fucking fire under your ass, because this newest law that passed, yes, it passed. They're enforcing it already. They're enforcing the ban. They're enforcing the fucking the Knicks reprogram. They're enforcing the fucking all this shit. And I told you it was coming. I told you they were coming for you. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. It'll all be okay. God's got me covered. Well, it appears you're wrong. God is waiting for you to get up off your ass and buy a sword. Now, the moment that you go to buy a gun, understand this. On the ATF's end, if they stall you buying a gun, yeah, it's a misunderstanding of science. Anyways, if they stall you from buying a gun, then guess what is going to happen? They will come to your house, confiscate all of your other guns, and then make you prove that you're not some psycho bastard who's going to go out and commit a fucking mass murder or some shit. Oh, by the way, you can't buy AR-15s anymore. Don't know if you knew that. See, I told y'all, if this vote passes in Congress, whether or not it's by the House or by the Senate, if it passes, they are going to fucking make that a case, make that a reality. Just recently, I found out they are starting it. No, it's not that God doesn't understand it. It's that the people who wrote Genesis didn't understand it. Because understand something about this. It is people who wrote the Bible. And by the by, the Israelites were under the direct influence of a military leader, not God himself. The military leader being Moses, and Moses being a feller who was utilizing God as a reason for people to follow him. So it takes a little bit of discernment, and that's something that Jesus actually said. Be discerning. So anyways, back onto the fucking matter at hand. The matter at hand is that we are literally being told that if you go and you purchase a firearm, or you attempt to purchase a firearm, and you are delayed in that purchase, you don't even have to actually be denied. If you are delayed in that purchase, ATF is going to come in. They're going to investigate the person that you're purchasing the firearm from. And then when they get your address and your information, they are going to come to your home and they are going to confiscate all of your guns that you might already own. Flat Earth is a fucking fallacy. And it's a fallacy that was started by an individual who was pissed that he got fired from his job as a rocketeer for NASA. He was an engineer, not even a fucking astronaut. And it was started by a fella that literally, he was pissed off because he got fucking denied the ability to go back to his job. That's what it's all over. You want me to prove that? I can prove it to you. Whatever the case may be. That doesn't matter right now. What matters is if you go and you try to purchase a firearm and you're denied or even delayed that purchase, they are going to come in force to your house. They're going to fucking murder your dog. They're going to beat your wife. They're going to fucking imprison your kids. And they're going to take your guns. This is per the ATF. Heard that right. Y'all wonder why I won't go and even attempt to purchase a firearm. Well, that's why. One of those duh moments. All right, Rebel, I'm really done with that shit. Really am. Been fucking done with that shit. It's completely off topic. You can laugh and tell jokes all you want, but the reality still stays the same. They are going to show up at your house in force. And it's going to be one man against a fucking goddamn couple dozen motherfuckers more heavily armed. They're not going to be just showing up with 3 fucking agents. Or sorry, 1 agent and 2 fucking cops. It's going to be the whole fucking precinct. Plus the whole fucking sheriff's department, because obviously they don't know what the fuck the Constitution is. And it's going to be the ATF. Whatever group they have. And it's going to be the FBI. Whatever group they have. So there's going to be a lot of motherfuckers coming to your front door going, FBI, open up. So do tell. Are you ready to get some yet? Or are you still going to sit on your ass and do fucking nothing? Because they ain't coming with fucking party poppers and fucking drinks to your house. They're bringing their guns and their bombs to come and take away your guns. And it's literally all written out in that fucker. I'm telling you, it's, you only think that it's going to be a good day or it's going to be fun or it's going to be a party. It's not. It's literally going to be a repeat of Waco. Oh, don't worry, God will save me. With what? His omnipresence? I'm just telling you now, that shit ain't gonna fucking fly. Now, I'm sure I'm gonna piss a lot of motherfuckers off, but guess what? I don't care. It's good that you're fucking angry. Because if you're angry, you might actually fucking do something. Rather than sitting on the fucking sidelines going, oh, well, that's not my problem. That's happening over there. Buzz me again, motherfucker. See, I don't think people really understand how dire this situation is. I don't think y'all really get what I'm saying. If the ATF shows up to your neighbor's house and starts beating down the door and shooting up your neighbor's house, and you don't go do something, how do you expect that motherfucker to come and help you? Why would they help you? What the fuck is God gonna do? Save your soul? Well, tell you what, your heart and soul may belong to Jesus, but your ass belongs to the dirt. And I don't know about y'all, but I like breathing. I like living. I like continuing on. So you better find that heart of a warrior. And you better get up and get some. Stop being so goddamn passive. Because I'll point it out to you. The Israelites were not passive. And they went into Gibeon, and they laid them to the sword. And they were told, put every man, woman, and child to the sword. Yeah, everybody dies. But going before it's your time, because some asshole came to your house to tell you you can't enjoy something that is a constitutional right. Well, where I come from, them's fighting words. Y'all are making me wonder if you're all just a bunch of FBI agents. Big government's coming to your fucking house to take away your guns, your rights, your this, your that. And you're like the fucking sheeple that walk around in the fucking masks because government told you if you wear a mask or 2 masks and get your fucking shots, COVID can't get you. That's what you're sounding like right now over in the chat. I'm just saying. That's the reality here. You're sounding like the sheeple. I'm telling you, if you don't have a gun, you are fucked. Get you a gun. If you don't have a firearm, get an air gun. Start training. Stop being the laid down and let live. Because I'm a motherfucker that's going to tell you, live and let live has never actually been a reality. When people get it in their minds that they want what you want, they want what you have, there's nothing that's going to stop them. Aside from hot lead and absolute fucking gumption and training. You have to be a force to be reckoned with. In case you're wondering, the reason why I learned how to throw darts isn't because I think I can hit the fucking numbers that I want to hit. It's because I knew back when I was a kid, throwing these motherfuckers, I might be able to hit a squirrel. And if I can hit a squirrel with a dart, I can kill the squirrel. You need to start training if you ain't been. And if you're confident enough that you've trained enough, well then, go out and train some more. And by all means, go ahead, go try and vote. Go ahead. Prove to yourself again that your vote doesn't mean anything. I'm one of those people where I only need to have something proven to me once because I recognize that reality doesn't need to be proven more than once. My vote hasn't mean fuck all since I was born. Tanya, a whole bunch of shit that you don't even want to get into. Yeah? By all means, get mad. But get a gun. Get an air gun if you ain't got a real one. Because at some point in time, they are coming to your house, whether you like it or not, whether it's anything to do with a fucking background check. And I don't know if y'all know this, but you can't exactly offer an on-duty agent a drink. It's a crime. This is not a joke to me, folks. This is a reality that is coming to you right quick and in a motherfucking hurry. If you think I'm joking, I'm sure that at least some of you watch Guns and Gadgets. You know, Jared over there, 2A information board. Well, he's been telling people, I've been telling people, it's a coming. Guess what? It's fucking here. If you are even delayed, they're coming to your house. And they might kill your ass before the fucking delay ends. Outright. You do not have the choice to be passive anymore. Motherfuckers, if I'm lying, I'm dead. May God strike me down right motherfucking now. Guess I'm not lying. They will come to your house. They will try to confiscate any weapons you have, just solely based on the fact that you got delayed in the purchase of a new firearm. So in that respect, I want you to go out. I want you to buy an air gun if you ain't have a firearm. I can suggest a couple of really good companies. Hot Sun makes battle-ready air guns. I know I said don't go to Hot Sun because, you know, it's a motherfucking pain in the ass already to buy something from their fucking website. But there you go. They make battle-ready air guns. Leshy by Ed Gun is one hell of a fucking good air gun. It's expensive. It's expensive as some top of the line replica firearms. Some of the more expensive collectible firearms. But it's fucking battle ready. You know, when it comes down to it, firearms are off the fucking table now. If you cannot purchase a firearm without a delay in getting that firearm, if you even in the slightest think that ATF might fucking delay you having a firearm just because, firearms are off the table. Buy an air gun. Buy black powder guns. Get you one of them repeating bows and arrows from York Sprout. Get you a real fucking something or other that's going to do the job. Ottoman makes pre-charged pneumatic pistols, repeaters. They're really good. Up to and including 25 caliber. Stop expecting that firearms are going to be something that you can use, something that you can go and purchase. Some of us have some of the biggest fucking arsenals on the planet, and the rest of us are sitting here with a fucking couple of air guns. Heaven forbid the only fucking air gun you have is a Red Ryder. Heaven forbid that the only firearm you have is a fucking 22 Derringer. You're going to be real sorry. I fucking guarantee it. Because at this point, you can't even go and buy them now. You can't buy them with any sense of surety. You might fucking have ATF and FBI show up at your front door, kicking that motherfucker down, shooting your dog, and then telling you they are here to confiscate any weapons that you might have after they've kicked down your door, damaged your property, and shot your dog. So go ahead and tell me again, what the fuck are we waiting for? I've stopped waiting, and I do not respect any law enforcement now. I see fucking law enforcement as, one, the enemy, and two, as an entity of overwhelming government force. And by the way, they're doing this in the interest to stop crime. What is the most effective means of stopping crime? A firearm in the hands of a law-abiding citizen. If you're going to go and do a background check, what does that make you? A law-abiding citizen. Do tell. How is that stopping crime? They're not going after criminals. They're not going after the people that are going out there and committing fucking crimes. No, those motherfuckers are there. They committed the crime and they're already gone. The only person that stops a crime is a well-armed citizen. The militia. The people being so armed and trained. How does the ATF stop crime? Well, we're going to investigate. Investigate what, motherfuckers? Oh, somebody might be at a disposition of anger, so you don't think that they should have a gun? Oh, somebody might be at a disposition to go shoot a range, shoot at the range. What? We can't even use our fucking firearms or we might get delayed in a purchase of a new firearm. And then they come and they confiscate all your weapons. And that means all your weapons, not just your guns. They're going to come and take your fucking kitchen knives. They're going to take your butter knives. If it could be used as a weapon, it includes your fucking baseball bats, spiky shoes, they're going to take them. And it's plain and simple. We are now the enemies of the state. So, well, there went all the fucking gun companies because they can't make a fucking sale. They can't even sell. And let's forget about the fact that now they can be sued all to fuck by somebody who's just got a bad idea of what a gun company is. All right? Doesn't even have to have the gun, doesn't even have to have been around a gun, doesn't even have to have been around a person with a gun or been a victim of a crime or any of that shit. They could just sue them because they fucking feel like it. Because that law against frivolous lawsuits against firearms manufacturers or any manufacturer for that matter, well, that shit's gone. Or didn't you notice? Under the 10th Amendment, because that law exists in California, any person in any state can go and sue gun manufacturers. That's millions and millions and millions of dollars. And it used to be, hey man, they're pissing on a live wire and expecting not to get a shock from it. Now it's, they're pissing on a live wire and getting off on the shock. I don't know if y'all noticed this, but this is continuing to happen. It's not getting better. It's getting worse. And it's only going to get worse. And as far as it goes, I love y'all. I hope that you've got your shit, lined up. You've already got your ducks in a row, because it's too late. It's too fucking late. They are following who buys ammunition. They are following who buys guns. They are following everybody that does things outside of the realm of the banned this, that, and the other. Who gives a fuck about buying the banned shit? No, they're coming after you for the shit that's not banned. They're coming after you for the shit that they can now. They're just going to try and take away every little semblance of what you might be able to do. You know why? Because you let them. And not because you didn't vote against it. No. It has nothing to do with the vote. Let's be very fucking clear. I think the vote is just a contract of consent. It isn't because you voted for or against it. It's because you did not stand up and literally fucking mob these motherfuckers in the street. It's because you chose to not be a criminal. Very plain and simple. You know that our founding fathers were criminals? By the definition of what they were doing, they were traitors. As far as the British government is concerned, the creation of the United States was an act of treason. Eric, the ATF is going to start, in air quotes, investigating people who are denied or delayed in a purchase of a firearm. We all know what investigating means. They come in, they confiscate all your weapons, they kill your dog, they take your children and put them in CPS, they take your wife out of the house against her will, and it fucking continues and goes on. Or your husband or your significant other, whatever. And they file restraining orders against your will. Until such time as that delay is no longer the case, or they find something that they can use. Like, whoa, hey, this guy built a unserialized gun. Fuck. It's a ghost gun. We can go after him for everything now. And y'all told me that I was just being a little bit too forward thinking. Huh? Amazing. Now I'm going to end this at about an hour because I want this information to get out there. I'm tired of the stalling tactics. I'm not going to be fucking paying attention to it all. I'm just going to put it out there. If you've got guns, they are coming for your guns. It doesn't matter if you've got a dog, a wife, a kids, nothing. What matters is if you've got guns, they're coming for your guns. Plain and simple. You'd better have that fucking heart of a warrior because it's going to be tested. And as it were, motherfuckers, if you don't have some gravel in your craw, if you don't hate what you have to fire at, you're going to be dead. Plain and fucking simple. Tell me I'm lying, by all means. I'm lying, fine. Find out for yourselves. The British are coming, the British are coming. By land, the British are coming. I am ye old guardsman on motherfuckers, and I am out.